Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the GDQ Hotfix. And you're watching Game Masters, and I am your host for this evening, Fan_TV. Good to have you all with us. Before we get into tonight's events, AGDQ 2023 Online is coming up this weekend, January 8th through 15th. I can't believe it's already here. Be sure to go to gamesdonequick.com for more info. Your subs, Prime Gaming subs, and gift subs and bits cheer on the GDQ Twitch channel as well. Help support Games Done Quick with AGDQ 2023 costs, including hotel cancellation costs. Please consider subscribing to help support Games Done Quick. I am joined here with a 20-something loser and Lee Chats, and, we'll also be referring to a 20-something loser as Lee. And I gotta ask at the start, before we get into this, is there any relationship at all between Lee and Lee Chat?
No, just two friends who ended up with similar names and fell in love with Stardew speedrunning together.
It's so perfect. I love
Pretty
it.
much.
And yeah, speaking of Stardew speedrunning, we had GDQ can't get enough on it. We've had this on so much in the last month or two, and there's been so many categories and there's so many different ways to showcase this game. And for people who may be regular viewers of Hotfix who have seen Stardew Valley runs the past couple months, what are we seeing here that may be different than other marriage percent runs that we've seen? I guess Lee Chat, we can talk with you, yeah.
Okay, all right. Perfect. So our marriage run, we're actually going to be marrying two characters that we have not done previously. So we're going to be marrying Abigail. Lee is going to be marrying Abigail, and I will be marrying Penny. So they're two less common characters that you see in a lot of marriage speedruns. So we're really excited to show you guys this run.
Awesome. And that's not the only thing we're going to be seeing tonight. Marriage percentage is just getting us started. What's waiting for us after that, Lee?
Yeah, after this, we are headed into a seeded Pantry percentage run. So essentially with this run, will be completing the Pantry bundle in the community center. But it's seeded, so it removes just a little bit of RNG for us.
So that's something where you basically have a route planned out, you're less thinking on the fly, or just trying to do this exact set of things very fast, like a more traditional speed run.
Yes,
awesome.
That one is very planned out.
Now, for marriage percent runs, for those who may not be familiar with it, what does that generally entail? What are we looking for? What are our goals throughout the run that we have to, meet in order for someone to be willing to marry us?
So we're going to be making a lot of money because we need...
So that's a good answer, I suppose.
But yeah, I don't know. We're going to be making a lot of money and getting resources, and there's certain key moments we need to do. So you need to date them by giving them a bouquet of flowers, which is going to cost us 200 gold. And then somewhere down the line, you have to wait till you reach 8 hearts with them. You have to be good friends before you can give someone flowers. And then we're going to propose to them on a rainy day. It's going to be beautiful and glorious. And then we're going to sleep for 3 days. And then we're going to have 2 weddings in a row. It's going to be great.
None of this makes any sense to me. And this is so amusing. And I'm ready to see this in action. So Lee Chat, whenever you are ready, go ahead and give us a countdown.
Perfect. We'll get the file started up here first.
This is how this is relationship advice 101.
We will be playing on the forest farm here. Quickly just making our characters, of course. Our iconic looks. Can't forget about the looks here. But we will be playing on the forest farm, obviously showing our seed, so that we know that this run is glitchless and unseeded. I will pause here quickly to let Lee Chat join into my game. And then we'll do the countdown from there.
I'm just going to change my language. Sorry, I forgot to do that.
That's okay.
There we go. Put it to English instead of French.
Yep. For those of you that do not know, Lee Chat speaks French, so she often plays Stardew in French as well. We are choosing the forest farm in Stardew Valley here, which is often chosen for most Stardew Valley speedruns. because of the spawning of forage on the left-hand side of the farm, which is really good for money-making purposes early on in the game.
I love seeing on here, unnamed farmhand has joined. Perfect.
Yes.
So do you each have your own house?
We do.
Awesome.
So part of this run as well is upgrading both of our houses, because if you take a look at what's on screen for me right now, the house is pretty
there's not
small.
much. Yeah, you do have the essentials. You got the TV. You can go watch games done quick on that.
That's true. Yeah. Well,
And I'm
hopefully the
ready
internet's
whenever. I'm ready whenever you are, Lee.
perfect. Alrighty, here we'll do the countdown. I have /pause, which will be as soon as I give the countdown, we will unpause here. So here we go. We'll get going in 3, 2, 1, go.
Good luck, both of you.
Thank you.
Oh, I walked outside with my bed.
I
Don't wanna
recommend
bring that
not
up.
doing that.
Yep,
Bets are heavy.
I brought it back inside. On this first day here, all we're doing is planting our given 15 parsnips. Pretty straightforward. Just got to clear enough space for us to plant the parsnips down.
All right, I know this is a co-op, but it looks like Lead Chat's winning.
Well, it does honestly look like Lichetta is winning. I was a little bit slow on my parsnip percentage here.
Oh, you could both use the same bed. All right. Efficiency.
Yeah.
We like to sleep together.
This is like
Let's have a
completely
big-
new territory for me. I've seen probably, I'm ashamed to admit it, everybody. Before tonight, I've seen maybe 10 minutes of Stardew Valley ever. So I'm going to be getting a lot of knowledge blasted at me here.
So I see a question in chat about chopping wood and watering. And so, parsnip percent so fast. Yeah, so chopping wood and watering so quickly, there is something that is hard-coded in the game called animation canceling. And what that means is there's 3 keys that can make it so that you can cancel animation. We rebind them so that we don't have to push them because it would be really hard to do that. So basically every time that we go to water something, I don't know if you have it bound to the same key, Lee, but spacebar is what I push as I'm doing it, and it makes it so that the animation doesn't fully occur. A good question. So right now we're just going to be sleeping until spring 26.
Yes.
We did get another question of that, do both of our runners here need to get married? And the answer is yes, but I forget who exactly is marrying who. I know you have that planned out.
Yes, so I will be marrying Penny, and Lee will be marrying Abigail. And so we're trying to give them some loved gifts, because if you give them a loved gift, what it means is you get more friendship points. And so that's going to be our goal. I'm going to be gifting poppies, and I'm trying to remember what Lee is gifting.
Pumpkins.
Pumpkins!
So the reason why we are giving, of course, those love gifts is the more points for each poppy and pumpkin that we will be giving to our respective characters. The way that friendship works in Stardew Valley is through a series of points. It's a lovely point system. So each loved gift is worth 80 points. And if we talk to them on that day, it's 100 points. We are trying to raise our friendship up with each of these characters all the way up to 10 hearts. And each heart is 250 points. We need quite a few gifts, but there's a couple of secret things that we use within here to help us to get friendship a little bit faster than just gifting, which happens pretty much later in the game.
So in Stardew Valley, you're able to gift a villager twice a week, but you can talk to them every day, but it's not really worth us going out of our way to talk to them every day. We're going to be gifting and talking to them at the same time to kind of try to double dip a little bit. But if we were to talk to them every single day, we'd have to wait on them. That's going to be some of the waiting we're going to be doing is going to be on the villagers. And usually what we'll do is we'll exhaust so that we can quickly spawn back home instead of running back home. And we're just going to spam our tools, so you might hear us.
I definitely vibe with sleeping in for like a month at this point. This is basically me during winter break.
Pretty much. It's so we're sleeping all the way until the 26th of spring. And the reasoning for that is so that we can collect all of the forage on the left-hand side of the farm. Because over the course of the season, it will accumulate over there. Which is really nice.
Yeah, I know, like 5 minutes in, give or take, and I'm learning a whole bunch about real world relationships and how they work.
It's true.
I like how none of my parsnips got had. Wait. Okay.
But all mine did. I'm in the cat cutscene.
I figured.
We unfortunately, in speedruns, have to say no to the cat.
I'm just going to quickly make a chest that I was supposed to do on day 1, but that's okay.
You are all good. And I'm going to go ahead and head over to the bus stop for forage.
Perfect. I'll do left.
You want to grab left side?
Yeah.
Yep. The reason why we also specifically go out on the 26th as well is because forage resets at the end of the week. I believe on either Sunday or Monday. So Friday, it gives us the whole week for the forage to kind of accumulate there.
Okay, we have really good forage right now.
Okay, good.
Yeah, 6 leeks, pretty good. Sounds good to me.
Oh, that's pretty good. I have like 3 daffodils, and I'm in the backwoods right now with an extra leek.
Perfect.
There's nothing there. 3 daffodils, 2 dandelions, and 3 leeks. So we'll take it.
This music is a vibe.
That is true. All created by one person.
Awesome.
That's true.
So,
Hi.
hello. We're gonna do a little bit more sleep in here. Not too much though. But we will be going out on summer 1. On summer 1 here, we will be buying some crops for the first time. Specifically, Lee-Chat will go ahead and buy her poppies as we need those in order to give Penny.
Actually, I'll help you. I'm gonna let you do that.
Yeah.
Am I grabbing all of the forage? Remind me.
Yes.
Okay. And
You
the
can-
parsnips, right?
Yes, you can do that.
Perfect.
Do you have level 1 foraging?
I do. I'm gonna make some seed.
Yeah. Perfect. And I will make the fertilizer.
You didn't see any other horseradishes, did you?
I did not.
Okay, I'll check bus. Oh no, wait, we're in summer.
Nope, it's
Can't
summer.
do that. Can't do that. That's okay.
So what Lee-Chat was looking for was obviously more forage items here. But there is a recipe that you get if you hit foraging skill level 1, which is for spring like wild seeds or mixed seeds. And those actually give you more money if you combine them than just selling them on their own.
So that is an excellent question. I'm just looking at chat and I see that someone's asking about the wood. So to upgrade our houses, we'll each need 450 wood each. But we'll have more than enough time to gather that while we're waiting to gift. So we'll be good. And right now what I'm doing, I'm waiting for 9 a.m. So I'm gonna buy seeds at Kier's, which is the general store.
And I am just chopping down trees.
Yeah, trees are great.
I'm just more curious than anything. This little town area with the general store and all that is like, is this like consistent between areas, or like can the buildings be all over the place? You know?
Yeah, it's a good question. They're always the same.
Yep.
All right, I'm headed back with the poppies.
Perfect.
So Penny loves poppies. So really easy. We're just gonna plant poppies, and that will be our gifting for Penny. There's certain villagers that people don't like to speedrun in Stardew. One of them, probably the least favorite, would be Alex. And the reason nobody likes Alex is because his items are very hard to acquire. He likes a complete breakfast and salmon dinner. So those are not as easy resources to get.
They are the most difficult to get for sure. We are now actually going to sleep all the way until pretty much the end of summer here. And throughout summer, we are going to be counting rain days. So Leechat's poppies take 7 days of rain. So we have technically 1 already from us watering them. And now we have 2. So
that you guys can count.
Lots of math.
3?
3 so far. We're going to go all the way up to 7. This is an educational show, too. We do have 2 guaranteed rain days within summer, which would be summer 13 and then summer 26. You know, it will always rain on those 2 days. Regardless.
Can you just have like a legendarily bad seed where you just don't get the 7 rain days?
It happens.
Sometimes, yeah.
Was there a 4? I thought there was only 3.
We're on
Wait
3.
a minute. Okay.
I still have my fingers held up because I sometimes when talking I can get distracted. So I just there's 4.
There's 4.
I keep track of my fingers just in case. Just in case.
You know, silly me thought, like, gosh, like I'm amazed they can tell it's raining without having to go outside and check. And there's this thing called sound that rain makes when it hits a roof. And it turns out you can hear the rain. I just heard it there.
If you look in the window, you can actually see it gets dark when it's raining as well.
Oh, that's a cool detail.
On top of that, the UI in the top right corner there will also show like a little like rain cloud / like lightning storm strike thing.
I love how much sleeping is in this run.
It's fantastic. Yeah, it's quite nice. Quite nice. Additionally, I believe we talked about previously, there's 5 friends. With friendship, we had talked about giving them a bouquet. At the end of the run here, to show that we would like to marry someone, we have to give them a mermaid's pendant. Which can only be bought in the rain. We will be looking for rain towards the end of the run as well.
Now, big thanks to the GDQ chat keeping us informed of the counts.
We got 6 now, and here's our guaranteed day, which is 7. And we will leave on the 28th.
We got just enough rain.
Which is perfect.
All right. So good news, I got 2 gold quality. So if they're gold quality, gives us more friendship points. which is why we put the fertilizer down.
I, once again, will be headed to the left-hand side of the farm to collect any of the forage that spawned across the entirety of summer. And we must have an incredible seed because we have so much forage, it's not funny.
Hey, I'll take it.
I have, let's see. I have 8 grapes. 9 common mushrooms, 4 sweet peas, and 5 spice berries. So lots of forage.
Right now I'm headed over to Penny's house, and we're gonna give her her first gift.
So how large is like a Stardew Valley game world? You know, there's obviously gigantic, unending things like Minecraft. I'm not too familiar with this one.
So here's our farm over here. If you can see my screen at least. Leechad is in the town over here. So there's like a couple of houses. There's a large foresty area that like you can go to all the way over here. And then there's also the Wizard's Tower and the backwoods and the desert and the mines. There's lots of spaces here.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Yeah, quite big. But within, like, you can get from, like, one end to the map to the other within just a couple seconds. And so now here on Fall 1, Leechat will also go ahead and gift Penny again. There is a sneaky little tool that we are using during this week, which is taking advantage of the birthday week. If a character's birthday falls not on a Sunday or a Monday, you can actually gift up to 3 times during the week, which is really nice. So extra friendship points during that week. So since Penny's birthday is on a Tuesday, Leechat can actually gift 3 times during that week. And on this day, I will actually be buying some crops myself. I will be buying some pumpkins for Abigail. I, however, have to do something special with my pumpkins. I have to place speed grow on 5 or so of my pumpkins. And that is because Abigail's birthday is on the 13th. Unfortunately, the pumpkins are like ready to be harvested on the 14th. So it's like a day after. So we place the speed grow so that they're ready like 2 days before Abigail's birthday. It all works out.
Are you doing okay? Yeah, that is a good question, Penny. Am I doing okay?
I am here in the town where I am merging funds
Perfect.
with Leechat. We will have combined money from here on out. And then I will be buying the seeds and the speed grow.
That's a full-on general store. I love it.
Yes.
So in multiplayer, if anyone saw my screen, you'll notice that my perspective actually went to where Lee was. So when the host initiates, it goes into the general store at some point, it initiates a cutscene and it drags the other player into it. In the past, before this version of the game, it would actually bring you to the scene where the player was.
Oh, no.
But it doesn't do that anymore. Luckily, they fixed it. So where it really caused problems is if you were in the mines, for example, and somebody activated the community center cutscene, which we're not doing today, but it's basically another way you can play the game. It would drag everybody to the community center, so you could be at level 42 in the mines, and then all of a sudden you'd be dragged to another part of the map, and then you'd lose your progress. So I'm really glad that was fixed. That could be rough. So today is Penny's birthday.
Happy birthday, Penny.
Yeah.
Birthdays are really crucial for friendship points because if you give a birthday gift, you gain more friendship than a normal gift, which is really, really useful. Earlier, Lee Chat was talking about having golden poppies. So the quality of the gift also impacts the level of friendship that you can gain with people. If it was on any old ordinary day, and we were giving Penny a golden poppy, for example, we would gain a total of 100 points. So it jumps from that 80 points to the 100 points with just the golden quality of it. On birthdays, it's a very large difference. A regular quality poppy on Penny's birthday would get her 660 friendship points, plus talking to her. However, a golden quality poppy gets us to 820 friendship points if you talk to her as well, too, on the same day. So kind of a big jump just based on the quality of the gift that you give them.
Yeah, so if you want to be friends, I guess, yeah, get them a birthday present and make sure it's expensive.
Yeah. The quality of the gift matters.
Only the best flowers for my girl Penny.
That's not what I was told. How things work. It's supposed to be the thought that counts.
Right.
It's the quality of the gift over the quantity.
Now, Lee, if I remember correctly, you recently
Yeah.
got a world record in one of the Stardew categories.
I did.
Was it yesterday?
Literally yesterday. Completely different category outside of marriage. Although I would say that is probably my favorite to do is the marriage speedrunning. But it was a seated bulletin board. So something similar to what you might see later on here. We will not be relying upon rain here in fall, mainly just for fastness, going fast, I guess, because we need the pumpkins in time for Abigail's birthday. We can't wait an entire season.
Lee, help!
Oh, no, I thought you got it.
I was out of water. There's just one. I got it.
There you go. Okay. There we go.
So I'm definitely less familiar with marriage runs. Well, now I'm more because I've ran a lot with Lee, but I've been doing more of the regular bundles from the community center and a lot of mine runs. But I do a lot of multiplayer. I actually speedrun with my husband. So that's a fun little thing we started last year.
We'll take the rain days.
Yeah, we will take the rain days. I don't know what's going on with this seed. You're stepping the right amount of steps there, Lee.
Apparently. I don't know how many steps it is. But
Neither do I. So some people do step counting, and it can help affect certain things in the game, like rain, for example.
I believe that the rain is seeded based upon the number of steps that you take 2 days prior. If you
Of course.
Yeah. If I take the right number of steps today, on the 11th or 12th, maybe it'll rain for us. Who knows?
Not me missing the door.
All right, we got one more water day left.
Oh, no. Sorry, this is the worst thing that can happen when your crops are already grown. So the fairy actually helps your crops grow. But in this case, we don't need the fairy because we've already watered the right amount. So the fairy is just wasting time.
Yes. But it's a really cute
it wouldn't be a run on GDQ if something like this didn't happen, right?
Of course.
I do like to imagine, being the neighbor, watching what's going on in this house, and you see these two people just go into a house, then water, then go back to sleep, and then just do that for days at a time.
It is, however, a benefit to me because that means that I get better quality pumpkins earlier on.
Oh, there you go.
Which we don't normally get, which is fantastic.
Yeah, see, we got in your inventory, you have to have the 3 different inventory slots. You got a no star, you got a silver star, you got a gold star. I imagine gold star is the best.
Yes.
Yes, that is the gold quality here.
I was confused earlier when you were talking about golden poppies, which, there are actual golden poppies, but were you referring to a gold starred golden poppy?
Yes, a gold star.
Okay, it's all coming together. I got it.
Yes.
Gonna be an expert after this run.
Perfect.
Yeah, you'll see a lot of tree chopping here because, again, both of us need 450 pieces of wood in order to upgrade our houses. And then we need an additional 300 pieces of wood to complete a little bridge. We need the bridge in order to gain access to the marriage pendant. So that's how we get married.
I've never seen this much forage. There's so much forage.
Pretty good. We do, unfortunately, have to wait a little while for each of our characters to leave their houses or for us to gain access to them. Penny usually leaves her house around 8:10, 8:20. And at the latest, we have access to her at 9 a.m. And then with Abigail, we have access to her every time at 9 a.m. She lives with her dad in the general store and her mom as well. But it is called Pierre's General Store. But they live back in here. We will unfortunately wait on rain days, unfortunately as well. Abigail decides whether or not she wants to leave her room early enough. It's just kind of based upon whatever she wants to do.
Yeah, so normally, this isn't the sign of a healthy relationship, standing outside the door waiting for someone to come outside.
No.
Do not try this at home, John.
Don't recommend. But this is, this is like the movies where you stand outside their window with a boombox, but instead we're standing outside their door with pumpkins
with a giant pumpkin.
Yeah.
Oh, goodness.
Trying to get someone to fall in love with us. This is how it all works.
Oh my goodness.
Any luck? Is she coming out?
She's just standing there.
Yeah, she's staring at her, she's got a hamster here in this back area. Abigail is our gamer. As you can tell here, she's got her own setup here in front of her TV. She also has a Ouija board down here.
All right, now Abigail
as well.
She's just
and then she's also has.
Oh, here she comes. She's
her
moving.
Hamster.
She's coming out.
He's moving. Don't worry, she's coming.
She's taunting you over there.
And then we will pass out. Immediately after giving a gift each time, we will exhaust all of our energy and end up back in our beds, as it will be a lot faster for us to pass out than to run all the way home.
Oh, this run's great.
We do, however, lose money every time that we pass out, so that is something to keep in mind. Something that we will also kind of be keeping in mind throughout this run is friendship decay. So every day that you don't talk to a character, you lose friendship points with them, which is rather unfortunate, but it's a very small amount. So if you sleep a bunch of days and then gift them, it kind of compensates for that. For that friendship decay.
How is your wood doing, Lee?
I have 360 in my pocket.
I think we have more in the chest, too.
We do. I have now 495.
Okay, yeah, we're good. We'll be fine.
Yes. I will hopefully get to this hazelnut before 8 a.m. I have unfortunately overexhausted myself while chopping down trees.
Oh no!
And when that happens, you essentially become exhausted, and your character moves really slow, which is why I just had to eat that hazelnut. So now I can move a lot faster.
I can hear you exhausting where I'm exhausting too down. I love it.
We'll see what Abigail's gonna give us today. If she's gonna leave her room right at 9, or if she's going to, unfortunately, stand in front of her hamster for the next 2 hours. It's looking like she's going to stand in front of her hamster for the next 2 hours.
Okay, I'll decorate my cabin. Or no, I'll decorate the main house. That's what I'll do.
Perfect. At least I made it in time, because again, when I was hitting my pickaxe against the ground, I also overexhausted once more. So we are able to catch her without going too quickly. Or too slow here. A little bit about Penny, which is the character that Lee Chat will be marrying here. Penny lives with her mom, Pam, in the trailer in the town. She is a tutor for the 2 children of the town, which is Jazz and Vincent. And so she spends a lot of time in the library. She loves reading. She's, I don't know, just an overall very, very sweet character. And of course, as I said, Abigail's the gamer. She's also into, swords and fighting and things like that as well, too. She's also really cool. She likes pumpkins, so essentially all things kind of Halloween-esque as well. There we are.
Any luck? Okay,
Yeah,
you got her?
I got her.
Perfect. We might have 2 fireplaces now.
Great. I love that for us. I see we also have 2 bonsai trees as well.
Is this true? Had to grab the bonsai tree.
We do not have to harvest because we got all of them already.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Which is very nice.
We're sleeping till the 18th.
Yes. So from here on out, we will be gifting twice a week to maximize the amount of friendship points we can get with each person. Since it is not their birthday week, we unfortunately can only gift twice.
So you may have already said this before and I missed it, but is the birthday week random? That's part of the seed you roll? Or is that something you know?
That is something that we know. So Penny's birthday will always be on fall 2, and Abigail's birthday will always be on fall 13. There is a little calendar in the town, which when I'm getting ready to go and gift Abigail, I can pull that up. But it tells you everybody's birthday, as well as some different holidays as well within the town. Lots and lots of tree chopping.
Yeah, it's got a very satisfying sound effect to it.
I love the sound of trees falling. Sometimes you'll get thunder and lightning in the game, and the trees will just fall to the ground. It's great.
That's really nice as well.
Sometimes you can dig through the trash and find items that can be useful in the game as well.
That is true.
Sometimes you just find trash.
So where this giant question mark is here in the town, this is where the calendar is.
Oh.
And you could see like Abigail's birthday is here on the 13th, and Penny's birthday is here on the 2nd. Got a couple of other characters, Elliot, Jody, Marnie, Robin, George.
Wow. There's so many
and then
people.
the 2 holidays. Yeah. Spirits Eve, and then the Stardew Valley Fair is in fall.
I love how they keep things simple with no months. It's just, fall. Yeah, that's the month.
Yep. So spring, summer, fall, and winter. And that's it. No months. Another thing here with us, thankfully, if we get another rain day, I won't have to wait on Abigail as long anymore, because after you hit 2 friendship hearts with each character, you can now enter their room.
Oh.
So you got to be good enough friends with somebody in order to, be allowed into.
That's the first thing in this whole relationship thing that's made sense.
Yeah, you can't just let anybody into your room. Like, you have to.
Yeah, you gotta be friends with somebody. Don't just be some random person showing up in a room,
Yeah, so.
Are there any other interesting effects with rain in terms of moving around? And I guess you wouldn't have to water your crops for that day?
Yes, that's kind of the main thing.
Yeah.
Rain mainly just affects when villagers leave their homes, and affects if you could buy the marriage pendant or not. So if you get, so if you're looking to buy a marriage pendant once you've hit 10 hearts of friendship with somebody, you can only buy that marriage pendant in the rain, which is really kind of crucial.
Yeah.
Right next to the calendar board here, there's also a help wanted board as well. Usually if there is one, there will be a yellow exclamation point right above it here. If you complete one of those quest items, so it's usually an item retrieval thing, or collecting different items, or attacking various monsters within the mines in the game. you will gain 150 friendship points with somebody. So those kind of quests and the help wanted board stuff are very, very useful. However, they're random. So they're never guaranteed that we're going to get one, and if it's for the right character here. We've got 2 more gift days after that in fall, and then we will head into winter, which in winter is where we will be making a majority of our money. Essentially all of our money that we need for the rest of this run.
Imagine getting into someone's bed to give them a gift. Interesting. Penny's just staying there. She's not moving.
Yep. Abigail does the exact same thing on fall 25. She refuses to leave her room on that day. There we go. We will gift again on the 23rd of fall and then again on the 25th. Just twice a week.
That's pretty affordable.
Not too bad, that's for sure. Leechet, are you decorating?
No. Maybe.
No? Okay. Are we both?
Hi.
I
had that tree.
I was behind the tree chopping it down.
Who's that behind the tree?
It's me. We're playing hide and go seek here. Clearing a little bit of grass here, only because you move slower when you're walking through kind of the large grass piles. That's about it.
You can also put pathing down on your farm if you want to go 10% faster on your farm.
That is true.
But it only works on your farm. It's an interesting mechanic.
But here's one of those quests or like help wanted boards. This one is looking for 15 copper ores. You have to go and collect them and then give them to the character named Clint. But since he is not the character that we are marrying and can't marry him, we will not be completing that quest.
There's one run that Lee did where she found a tuna for the person she was gifting, and it actually saved her a lot of friendship points. So sometimes they can help with friendship runs. If you happen to have the item they're looking for, though.
That is true. Because as mentioned, those quest boards give you 150 friendship points. And each day that I give Abigail a regular quality pumpkin and talk to her, that's only 100 points. So we gain like an extra 50 friendship points, and we skip an entire day of gifting if we complete one of those quests. So if they are feasible for us to complete, it's really ideal to do so in a speed run.
Is there gift fatigue at all, or you could just keep on going with pumpkins?
We just keep on going with pumpkins. She does not remember that we gave her a pumpkin like 2 days prior, but she loves it regardless. Some of Abigail's like other loved gift items include amethyst. And funnily enough, when you gift her an amethyst or any other kind of stone or like gemstone, she will thank you for the snack, implying that she eats the gemstones instead of collecting them, which is just a interesting way to go about things.
So first look at the game. What do you think so far?
This is incredibly comfy. You know, people weren't lying. You know, I was like, how comfy can a game be? No, it's still a video game, you know, but you know, the music, the sound effects, the rain, it's comfy. I will admit it, this be comfy. But also, it's just so amusing how all the different things react. Like, why you're only planting 15 things at a time so you don't get birds. And there's so much depth into how much has to be like controlled for every day. And I think that's pretty neat.
I just pickaxed my future spouse.
Oops. It's okay. She didn't realize it.
She doesn't know. It's okay.
Nah.
No, don't walk towards my pickaxe. Have you not learned? Oh my goodness.
I did get a question in chat of if Abigail and Penny were the ideal combination.
Actually,
like basically
no.
the fastest speedrun.
They're not.
So the fastest two, and correct me if I'm wrong, Lee, would be Shane as the fastest, followed by Maru.
Well.
Or wait.
As of like 2 weeks ago, it would be Shane. For solo runs, that is. It would be Shane. Yeah, it would be Shane and then Penny, which is a run that was done most recently for Penny. But multiplayer co-op, 2 people, it is typically Shane and Maru. The reasoning for those 2 characters in particular is because they leave their house the earliest. Shane leaves his house at like 7 in the morning, and Maru leaves her house like around 7:50 or so on certain days. So, with them leaving their house...
Sorry, go ahead.
No, with them leaving their house early enough, it just gives us faster time for us to have access to them. That's all. Yeah.
I was just going to chime with something stupid. I do wonder what Abigail thinks coming back home and you're passed out, Lee, in her room, and then there's just all these marks in the floor that you were hitting with the pickaxe. It's like, what the? Plus 50 friendship or something. Bring me home.
Or just evening the ground. It's fine.
That's all. That is all. So we are now in winter. And unfortunately, you know, no crops grow in winter except for like winter foraging seeds. Licha and I are actually going to make our way down to the beach. You might be thinking it's not quite the right weather for the beach, but we'll be headed down here because we will be winter forage clay farming, more or less, here.
Did you bring extra sap with you by any chance?
I did not bring sap. I have a lot of wood, and I have 17 wood paths.
Okay, I'll just remember. Oh, sorry, I took your pattern,
Nope.
but I instantly found what I was looking for.
Nope, you're A-okay.
Perfect.
Go for it. So what we were going to be doing here is we will be essentially looking for these winter forage items here. If I can find mine, there we go. We will be hitting the tiles essentially like a chess piece, so up 1 over 2 to collect these items. The orange one, which is called the winter root, is worth 70 gold apiece, and the bluish whitish one is worth 100 gold apiece. So this is a way for us to gain a lot of money very quickly.
So this is how we're gonna get the money for everything we need.
Yes.
Fun little exploit.
And we'll go until 10:30 chat.
Okay.
There are so many.
And this is essentially, we're not like really manipulating anything. This is a pattern that is been found within the game by looking at some of the code.
Oh, that's cool. So it wasn't
Yeah.
like discovered like someone did a code dive and it's like, wait a minute.
Yes.
Oh, that is not the right tile. Oh, that's okay.
This is pretty cool. Not because it's winter, but you know.
Which one is yours, Lee-Chat? Right above here.
Oh, I was gonna thank you.
Oh, you got it.
So the reason we put the tiles down is just so that we remember where we are at in our pattern. So one of the patterns is 180 tills. The other one is 195. And there's a spot where basically it ends. And so by putting that tile down, we know that the pattern is going to move up 1 and over to the right 2 every single day we sleep. That's why we did that. Remind me where Penny is usually?
She will, if she's not underneath the tree, she will be in the museum.
In the museum, okay. Thank you.
Or she is in her own house.
Okay, she was not in her house.
There you
I
go.
am
So
going
she's
to
probably in
run
the museum. And
Yeah,
if
there
she's
she
not
is.
there,
She's
there's
there,
other
she's there.
places too. Okay.
She's there. It's just the first time she's been there. When we did this run last time, we left a little bit earlier, so she was not here at that time. But we found her. All right, I'm coming.
You're all good.
I am at 49 winter root and 53 winter root and 49 snow yams.
Perfect. So we will go ahead and do the 4th. And because I was able to get a golden pumpkin, we will skip the 9th.
So because we slept 2 days, our pattern's going to move 2. I'm going to go pick up a holly. I don't think I'll get that part though. Sorry, I cut you off, Lee.
Nope, smart. We'll go again until 10:30 on this day too. Ideally, we want around 90 of each item, 80 to 90 of each of the winter root and the snow yam for both of us. And so because my next spot would have been here, I'm going to go up 1 over 2, and then go up 1 over 2 again. And then there's my pattern. We can pick up exactly where we left off the time before. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And the specific pattern that we are using is a pattern of 10. So we are going for continuing this pattern up to the number 10. It's a lot of counting here.
Yeah.
Each time. And then restarting and doing a new row. just by tilling the tile right above our last pattern.
Does the game teach you at all about different patterns that you can, or is this all hidden information?
So this was discovered, it was something that somebody in our community, Piano Addict, discovered using Blade, who's another member of the community. He has a predictor, so he figured out how to do this using Blade's predictor. And this is a newer route. It's only existed, I'd say, for maybe 6 or 7 months. I mean, it's been a while, but it's pretty cool. It's a lot easier to remember than the other one that we had previously. And what's nice about winter forage is because there's 2 items instead of just 1, because you can also do this with clay and buy a backpack on day 1 if you wanted to and get 2,000 gold. What's nice about this is we can play with it a little bit more because there's more chance of it appearing on the beach. It's pretty cool.
Yep, but you explained I'm 5 version for you, chat. Yes, I see you. You make a pattern in the snow, and item pop out.
Yeah, that's pretty much, that's it.
That's how it works. 100%. It is how it works.
It's not necessarily better than the 642, but it is easier to remember and keep track. Because every time we till 9 times... Okay, we gotta go away. Yeah, okay.
I'm finishing this my row. There we go.
There we go.
How are you doing on money?
I am pretty good. I have 111 snow yams, and I have 104 winter root.
Perfect. That should
Yeah,
cover
we're doing
us.
good.
So we are good to skip the 9th, as a heads up.
Oh, she's in her room. We're gonna skip the 9th?
Yes.
Perfect. And nice little hack here, because we're not selling what we're making on the beach with all this winter forage, we can keep exhausting as we normally did and saving a little bit more time because we're doing that.
Abigail was on the run this time. She made her way all the way up. Yeah, she was outside of the community center. But she goes all the way up to the carpenter shop because her friend Sebastian lives there.
Yeah, this pattern that we're doing will not work for clay. That's a good question that came up in chat.
Also only works on PC.
Although the creator of it says there is a new 9 pattern for clay, which I'm going to have to learn.
But the 10 pattern and the pattern that we're using also allows both Licha and I to do it at the same time, and for our patterns to kind of overlap to maximize the amount of winter forage we're able to pick up at a time. We're now just going to hibernate. We're going to sleep for an entirety of the month of winter here.
All right, well, while these 2 are going to be sleeping for a while, again, make sure you go check out both our runners here today at twitch.tv/a20-something user and twitch.tv/lichaton. How did I do? How much
You
did I
did pretty
butcher?
good. I'm impressed. Right. You didn't call me a licky tongue, so we're good.
Yeah, we'll get links posted in the chat for y'all. Both so far, from my experience this evening, very comfy, very in line with the theme of the game. And are you primarily focused on Stardew Valley, or do you have other things that you like to speed run or stream?
To be honest, I've only started to looking at speedrunning other games. So I mainly do speedrunning for Stardew.
What about you, Lee?
Yeah, I speedrun, obviously, Stardew Valley. That would probably be my main game. But I also, I have speedrun Unpacking. Of course, another comfy, cozy game. However, I also speedrun Cult of the Lamb, which is kind of an entirely different game.
It still has an adorable art style, though.
That is true.
Even if the theme
But-
may be a little bit not.
My thing is marriage and friendship things. I'm really interested in like friendship and character friendship building within different games. And so I primarily run the marriage percentage run within Cult of the Lamb, which is a fun run in and of itself.
Now, building on top of that, is there any chance you are familiar with the affinity system in Xenoblade Chronicles?
I am not, no.
Okay. It's kind of similar to this, where like you have to build your affection with all your party members, and you unlock special scenes if you build the affection up enough. And it involves giving people items, and they'll either like items or hate items, or very much like items or very much hate items. And depending on which one you give them, like you'll get basically friendship points. You should look into it.
Lots of different, yeah. Sounds a lot kind of like the game that we're currently playing. We will go ahead, Leechette. Sorry.
No, I was just gonna say the only other game I think I've tried speedrunning was Cookie Clicker. It's a fun one.
I remember that being all the rage not too long ago.
Yeah. I may have been my second top game on Steam, but to be fair, I wasn't clicking the cookie all day. It was just open, so it kind of became a meme.
Imagine sleeping for an entire month.
Yeah. When we leave our house on this day, we will run into a new character. This is Kent.
Look at that hair.
He was away at war for the first entirety of the year.
What?
And so he shows up on your doorstep on the first day of spring of year 2. Or like whenever you decide you want to leave your house in spring. But he was away at war. He is Sam and Vincent's dad. So they are all back together again. And then Leechette, do you have your forageables?
Yes,
Can you drop them to me so I can sell them
absolutely.
with Pierre? Beautiful.
I'm just going to, I'm gifting, am I gifting today? Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
And then we will be upgrading our houses today.
Okay.
So this is where all of the wood chopping comes into play. We will be selling quite the majority of our forage, a good chunk of our forage here as well, because we will each need 10,000 gold just to upgrade those houses.
Yes, that's right. You need the living quarters to
Yes.
impress Abigail and Penny.
Yes, we have to. Unfortunately, our partners do not want to move into our small one-bedroom house. They would prefer, a two-bedroom house. And so they will move in with us once we upgrade our house and gain access to a larger bed as well. Here we go.
20,000. That's right, 10,000 each, right?
Yes. And we only sell to the exact amount because otherwise we will lose too much money when we pass out each time.
Oh, is it percentage based?
Yes. I believe it's 10%. If you pass out, it takes 10% of your money each time you pass out. So we usually try and keep our funds as low as possible.
Let me know. Oh, I guess I can see
Yep.
when you bought.
Yeah.
This is my
And
nice
despite
little
the-
hack to not exhaust. There we go.
True. Despite there only being one carpenter in the town, Leechette and I can upgrade our houses on the same day, and they will be ready on the same day as well, too. Back to sleep.
I do like how you go to sleep in the same house and you wake up in different houses.
Yes. We will especially wake up in different houses on this next day here. Because that little sound means that our houses have finished upgrading. And now we have the double bed.
I'd imagine being able to sleep through housing construction.
It's
Yeah,
true.
a good point.
Absolutely true. We have one more gift day here today. And then after that, we will sleep again to the end of the month and wake up on the 24th of spring. The 24th of spring is really important as it is the flower dance. At the flower dance, we will ask both of our partners to dance with us, and that will get us an extra friendship heart with our spouses. So it puts us up to the next level that we need, and allows us to get all the way up to 8 hearts. Once you hit 8 hearts with a marriage candidate in particular, you will stop decaying in friendship if you do not gift them the bouquet. So if you wait to gift them the bouquet, sleep a bunch, and then gift them the bouquet, you won't lose any of the friendship points you would have had for, you would have lost due to the decay of sleeping.
Relationships
really
are
nice.
hard.
Yes. Yeah.
I gotta
We
say,
wait for-
Penny's trailer, it's way more spacious than I would think.
Right?
True. She's got her own room and everything in there.
Yeah, she should just wheel that over to your house. Get a third room.
True.
Who needs a
That
house
would be
upgrade?
helpful. Would be truly helpful.
So another thing you can do once you start upgrading your house, you can actually cook recipes now because we have a stove. And then those recipes, some of them villagers love more. Some of them can help you do stuff in the game. So it's pretty cool.
There we go. And sleep.
Pam can live in the
There we
bar.
go. All the way to the 24th. One more big period of... Actually, no, just kidding. That's a lie. There are 2 periods of sleep. We have this one all the way until the 24th, and then we'll sleep again from the 24th all the way until our character's birthday once again. Because we will be taking advantage of that birthday friendship mechanic again here in year 2. AKA, we have already slept our way all the way through an entire year and have made it to the second year.
Welcome to 2024, everybody.
Yes. This is the future already.
Imagine.
Is it possible to upgrade your house further? Like, maybe not for this category, just in general.
Yes. So I don't remember how many times. It's at least another 2 for sure. And you can get a cellar where
Yes.
you can age wine and cheese and all kinds of things.
Fancy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So recently they added a meme category called Posh Percent, And what you do in Posh Percent is you have to upgrade your house in order to be able to... Well, I don't know if you need to upgrade your house. I think it's just a regular wine, right? So maybe you don't have to. But
Yeah.
if you wanted to do a bougie Posh Percent, you could technically do that, but it would be a huge time loss. But for fun, you could.
Yeah, Posh for the basic one and then Bougie Posh for the expanded.
There you go.
Yes.
Perfect.
Make
But
it
I think
happen,
it's-
Stardew Valley speedrunning community.
I mean, we could. But yeah, you need to eat a cheese and consume wine. And wasn't there something else? I remember what the third thing is. But yeah,
I believe that's just that.
it's just a
It's the
cheese and a
wine
wine.
and the cheese. Yep.
Just like the French do it. I love it.
I gotta ask each of you a question here. Start with Lee. If there was
Okay.
a vegetable or a fruit that could buy your friendship, what would it be?
Oh, let's see. Vegetable or a fruit? Okay, if we're specifically going vegetables or fruit, I would choose.
No, go
For
ahead and use
my
like tubers
gift?
and legumes and all that. You know, something you would
Okay.
grow in Stardew Valley.
Gotcha. I would choose strawberries as my fruit, in particular.
Delicious. What about you, Lee Chat?
I'm a raspberry kind of gal. I like raspberries.
All right, there you have it. If you want to buy the friendship, of these two wonderful streamers, strawberries and raspberries is all you need.
I'm not sure if you guys heard the event that happened. It was kind of like an alien-esque sound. But we got a capsule. It's a special event that you can get randomly in the game. So somewhere on our farm, there is a alien capsule. That's what I'm trying to find right now.
Oh my goodness. Does that give you more friendship? Look, I found aliens.
No. That is just a random event.
Did you find it? I got stuck.
I found it.
Oh, you found it?
Yeah, it's down at the bottom here. I'll
Oh, it's
bring it up to the
literally a
top.
capsule. I was thinking like a space capsule. No, it's literally a cylinder. Yeah.
Yeah.
Did it escape or no?
Nope.
It didn't escape.
still in
Oh my
there.
goodness. We're good.
I'm bringing it back to the farm.
It's more of an Easter egg that got added in. There is an event, but only select few have seen it. Fun.
Keep your eye on that capsule there. Because something might happen to it.
It's going to be a baby Metroid situation in Super Metroid. What's in there? What's in there? I'm nervous.
I don't know. I will do this. I will sell our winter root. I'll sell a couple of extra things. And then I will go and complete the bridge. We have a little extra time on this day because I have to gift Abigail on this day as well too.
I had a moment of panic where I thought I needed to gift, but I don't. Okay, good.
No, you're good. I have to gift Abigail on this day, and she doesn't leave her house until closer to 10:30, 11 or so. So we will prepare essentially everything that we need for marriage on this day. We're gonna take that 300 pieces of wood and complete the little bridge here. Because on the other half of this bridge, the old mariner will spawn, and he is the one that sells us the marriage pendant. While I wait for Abigail, I'm gonna find as many people as I can in the town to talk to. That way I will save time during the actual festival, because I will be taking advantage of another quest. So one of the very first quests that you get in Stardew Valley is a quest entitled Introductions. So the Introductions quest, if you meet everybody in the town, you gain an extra 100 friendship points with each character. within the game. So this is essentially like a free gift if I just talk to everybody. And of course, everybody goes to all the main events. So it's quite easy for us to talk to everybody. You can talk to everybody except for Pierre, which is Abigail's dad. But I did talk to him already when I sold a lot of the items. If you're ready, Lee Chat. Yeah,
I was waiting for you. Sorry. Okay, we're going. I was making hearts at the bottom of the farm.
Yes, because Pierre here is trapped behind his little stall. There are a few people that I don't have to talk to, as I've already talked to them before. Such as Kent and the carpenter, Robin. But otherwise I have to talk to everybody in order to get those extra points. And there's the journal update, meaning that I got the extra points.
Hey.
We'll talk to Abigail again. Ask her to dance with us. And then we'll start up the dance.
I'm excited to see how this looks.
There we go. Keep an eye on the chat nice characters, because you might see that we are a little bit off rhythm compared to all the other characters here.
It's our first flower dance. Like, you know,
That's
you
true.
can't expect us to be perfect.
Well, you slept for like a year and you didn't practice. Think of what you could have done in that time.
Definitely need some practice.
This is great. This is adorable.
And then that's it.
Yay!
And it's got really cute music, I will say that, the flower dance. But that flower dance got us 250 friendship points, which is an entire heart with each character. There's the rest of our money. And we will now sleep until fall 2. Once again.
Like, oh, that was too much social activity. You need to go sleep for a month.
Yeah, we're just gonna hide away. Oop. Just checking on friendship, making sure we made it.
So
to
many
8
hearts on Abigail there.
Yes. I did just check and make sure we made it to 8 hearts, which we did.
Yeah, we were both off sync together. That's true.
That is true. Absolutely. At least we're not alone being off sync. Can't be singled out, but it's just when it's both of us. Again, yeah, we are just sleeping here all the way until their birthdays once again. On their birthdays, we will give them a bouquet. The bouquet will essentially say that we would like to start dating them. And then by giving them a birthday gift right after, it will max out our friendship points.
So how many days after dating do you marry, roughly?
For us, within the speedrunning here, we would just be looking for a rain day. So after we start dating, and we max out our friendship points, we just need a rain day in order to buy the marriage pendant, and you can
So hypothetically, if
right
like
after that.
rain happened the next day, it'd basically be, yo, I want a date, and then tomorrow we're getting married. All right.
Yes. So the marriage pendant essentially acts as like an engagement ring. So you present it to them, and then 3 days later, you get actually married.
Aw.
If the rain RNG, plays out in your favor, you can both start dating a character and get engaged to them on the same day.
Speedrunning.
Yes.
Literally.
Speedrunning marriage.
Yeah, be sure to stay tuned for the next run, divorce percent. That's not actually what's coming up. It's going to be a seated pantry run. But,
True.
That is something that doesn't exist yet.
That's true.
But I mean,
not like an official run.
Yeah, to divorce someone, all you would need to go is the mayor's house, and then you can file for divorce. You have to pay for it. And then they hate you. But you can make them forget that they hate you, which is pretty cool. And then you can just marry them again if you wanted to. Can you imagine?
I will say it is a lot more expensive to get divorced than it is to get married. So in total, we are using around 15,200 gold at minimum to marry each of our characters. However, if we wanted to divorce any of our partners, it would be an extra 50,000 gold.
wow.
So a steep increase for divorce there.
And
I didn't know that could
special event.
actually be done. Because again, I'm very new to this game. That a divorce percent ever actually became a thing. My goodness.
I mean, it could.
It could. Yeah.
It's true.
Because you would have to get the money for it.
That's a lot of money.
Quickest way. Yeah, it's a lot of money.
It would be a lot of money.
Yeah, it's 50K to divorce. Yeah.
Yeah, we can have Leon Lee chat on next year for divorce percent, the expansion of this category.
There you go. True. Gotta sleep through
This is so
summer.
good.
We're gamers. We don't go outside in the summer. We sleep through.
Yeah, it's too hot.
Too hot. So we sleep all the way until fall, which is a lot better.
Look, yeah, so, summer's too hot, winter's to go out, winter's too cold to go out, spring is too many allergies to go out, so you got a little bit of fall.
We're almost there. We got 2 more days to sleep here. This is the 28th of fall, and we will be going out on the 2nd, as that is Penny's birthday.
Oh, you'll notice that the capsule is now empty.
Oh my god, it's out there.
Yeah, it's escaped. We also got another special event, which is an owl statue somewhere on our farm.
Who is placing all this stuff?
Good question.
Can you go find who escaped from the capsule?
As far as I know, no.
It's out there
I
somewhere.
wish, though.
Usually it
See if we can
spawns over
find.
here. Do you see it?
I found it. It's in the same spot as the strange capsule.
Oh, that's so funny.
Here's the little
And
owl.
when you get those events, they have to have a spot to spawn. So if you were to cover your entire farm in crops or something, they likely would not spawn where the crops are. You put it next to your capsule?
Yes.
I love it. Perfect.
If you, Lee Chat,
Yes,
would like to buy 2 bouquets,
I would love to.
and if you would also, well, I guess you have to wait for me anyways. I was going to say, since it's raining, you could technically...
I can fix the bridge right now, actually.
Ooh, the bridge is already done. Don't worry.
Never mind.
We'd had extra time on the flower dance day. On the beginning of this day, though, I will say there was a character that came to visit me. His name is Demetrius. He's a scientist within the town. If you notice, there's this little cave here He wants to do some research just based upon the cave here. And so you can either set it up so that he researches a bunch of fruit bats. And so there will be fruit spawning across the bottom of the floor here, as you can see by the different little red dots of the eyes along the edges. Or you could have it set up with mushrooms, where there will be like 6 different little platforms where mushrooms will grow. Bouquet talk gift, WeChat.
Yeah, I got it.
There's a little thing within a lot of multiplayer marriage runs that we refer to as BTG. So you bouquet, then you talk, then you gift to someone. It's crucial that you gift the bouquet before you give them the gift, because once you hit 8 hearts with somebody, you can't earn any more hearts with them unless you give them a bouquet.
Bouquet, then gift, right?
Bouquet, talk, gift, yes.
Okay. I'm laughing because I've messed this up a few times. There we go. Okay, that's what
There
I
you
wanted.
go.
That was the concern in my face. For anyone wondering, don't mess up, don't mess up.
Bouquet, talk, gift, in that order.
Oh, actually, I'm still fine to exhaust. We have more than enough money.
Yeah. We are good. And then after Lecha exhausts and we go to bed, we sleep all the way until Abigail's birthday. Well, I will do the same thing and hope that it is raining on Abigail's birthday on the 13th here.
Right.
Fingers crossed.
Come on, rain.
If it is not raining on Abigail's birthday as well, we just sleep until the next possible rain day, which we hope will be in fall. Because unfortunately, it does not rain in wintertime. So if we do not get a rain day in fall, we would then just have to sleep all the way until spring.
Oh, wow. All right, come on. You can do this.
This is our... There's always a little bit of RNG sprinkled in there, here and there. And this is the one place in this run, is the rain days near the end. That are crucial.
I feel like I'm getting sauced in chat right now. It's fine. This is fine.
Bouquet, talk, gift.
Yes.
I do a lot of multiplayer marriage runs. So a lot of people are familiar with me yelling bouquet, talk, gift over and over again to not mess up that order.
In the spreadsheet, it just says hope for rain.
Yes. Hope that it's raining here. Alrighty, one more day. Fingers crossed. Hoping for rain.
On rain.
We don't have rain on this day. And there's no rain tomorrow. We'll just sleep a couple of days after.
Okay.
All right, please, Stardew Valley, don't make us sleep through winter again.
Fingers crossed.
Your bouquet's in the chest, Lee.
Perfect. We can just bypass.
Oh, I could have brought it
Pierre.
to you too.
Oh,
Okay.
That's A-okay. You can buy more than one bouquet at a time. Essentially, you could go ahead and date the entirety of the town. But I believe you can only buy one marriage pendant. Although I have never tried.
My heart's a little lopsided. I'll try to fix it. Sort of. Good enough.
Sort of? What is it? I was going to say, what is this little spot here?
Okay, now it's too long over there. Is that good
There
enough?
we go. That's good enough.
Okay.
That is definitely good enough.
This isn't a requirement of the run, by the way. I'm just wasting time.
We just have some time to wait here. Again, until the house opens up at 9 a.m.
How many days do we have left to get rain?
So this season ends on the 28th. And it is Saturday the 13th. So we have 15 days to hope for rain here.
Is there a known percentage of what it can be for any given day?
I'm
that is
not
a good
sure
question.
of that one.
Couldn't tell you that one.
Question.
I always like doing the math of how bad the RNG I got actually was. It's like, oh, the odds of not getting rain in fall is like 1 in 10,000.
I was gonna try to spell GDQ, but there's not enough room.
You can spell most of it.
And there we go.
Close enough.
Still plenty of money, even with us passing out.
Okay, now we're waiting for rain.
Yes. It's not going to rain already, we know, on the 14th, because I checked the television and it told me that it would not rain tomorrow. So see if we can get it for...
All right, chat, you're giving me mixed messages here. I see 3 messages with 3 different percentages for the rain.
18, 13,
I don't know who to trust. I can't trust anybody.
So many different ones. Let's see. Okay. We can't get rain on the 16th because it is a festival. And unfortunately, we also can't get it on the 28th because it is also another festival. We got it tomorrow.
Okay, good.
I checked the TV.
Okay, let's go.
There we go.
All right. Showtime.
A pretty little path that Leechet has made for us. We will again run down to that spot on the beach to go and grab the pendant first, and then we'll wait for our characters to leave their house. Is essentially what I mean. I unfortunately read my mail, and one of those mail items
Fishing rod. I did the same.
gives you the fishing rod, so it spawns you over there. It doesn't let you walk directly to the beach. It spawns you on the dock. And there, of course, goes our money. 5,000 gold for each of these pendants here
So expensive.
for us to show our affection to our spouses. It's truly romantic. You give them, the engagement ring, which is the pendant, and then you immediately pass out in front of them. It's truly true love right there.
Oh, the sweet, sweet sound of evening the ground.
I'll never get tired of this.
There we go. Abigail. But now we are
Accept.
engaged.
I am scared. It's a big change.
Congratulations on your engagement, Lee.
There we are. Yeah, we are both engaged, and now we wait 3 days, and we will get married on the exact same day.
Aww.
One wedding right after another.
Who do
Is
you think
there
will be
only
married
one priest
first?
to do it? You know.
It's the town mayor. It's a small town wedding, so there's only one person who.
I'm sure the whole town will be there, though.
That is true.
So the person worried in chat, I did upgrade my house, but because I slept in this bed, it thinks this is my house now. But it's not.
Here we are. So I'm getting married first to Abigail, and then
dress.
Lee Chat will get married to Penny right after.
This is efficiency right here.
Yeah, there we go.
Oh,
I only have to buy the
there.
flowers once.
Oh, is that supposed to be confetti on the screen? Or something?
It is, yes.
Or rice. It could be rice.
Or rice, either one. Yep.
Yeah, we'll go
Open
with
to
rice. That makes more
interpretation.
sense for Stardew Valley.
We wait. And now,
Does time
We
stop
can't
as
get
soon
through.
as
When we kiss. When I kiss, the time will end.
yes.
get right to it?
And
I kiss.
time.
Time. Yeah. There
well
we go.
done, GG. Were you not, you know, I do have to say, both of your outfits were kind of lacking for the marriage portion.
I know.
Penny and Abigail showed up. They heckin' showed up, but you know, I guess it's not too important.
I wish Concerned Ape would allow, our characters to get changed into like marriage clothes, but they do not out here.
Yeah, your final time, if you are curious, 1:35:40.8. Congratulations. You're under estimate.
There you go.
Let's go.
Perfect. And that is the marriage percentage. So that's the co-op marriage percentage there. As you can see, the spouses end up back on our farm. They kind of just stand outside.
Mine is hidden behind
Are they
trees.
now just like another capsule, another owl statue? Just another tile occupied? Oh.
Yeah, you can like kiss them though, and then they'll move around on the inside of your house as well too.
That's great.
As
Where did
well.
Penny go?
She's hiding behind the trees. We can free her if you want.
Yeah, free Penny percent starting now. Oh, there she is.
There she is.
Oh my goodness, she's
Alright.
really hidden.
She's very hidden.
I think if I chop this one down, we should see her. There we go.
There we
go.
go. All right.
Perfect.
Wow, this run was great. I enjoyed this so much, start to finish. Learned so much about how to properly, go through a relationship, all the necessary steps, and I think I'm ready. To tackle this.
There you go.
But although this run, we may have stopped the timer. Lee chat, there's still another run coming up, isn't there?
Yeah.
There is. I got one more run for y'all tonight. We have a seeded pantry bundle speed run, which shows a completely different aspect of the game outside of friendship. So look forward to
The
that.
other part of the game, yeah. But that is all coming up after we come back from a short break, so don't go anywhere. But before we go in, just a quick reminder that unapologetically Black and Fast submissions are open from now until the end of the night tonight. That's January 3rd. So use !UBAF in chat for more info. And we're going to be back with more Stardew Valley right after this break. And welcome back from the break, everybody. You're watching Game Masters, and I am your host, Fant_TV. Just witnessed a wonderful marriage percent run of Stardew Valley. We have one more run for you coming up. But if you're watching on YouTube, be sure to press the like button on this video and subscribe to the channel. And be sure to head on over to twitch.tv/gamesdonequick if you're interested in looking at any of our live content, starting weeknights at 7 p.m. Eastern, and weekends at 1 p.m. Eastern. Lee Chat, we're doing something a little bit different here. Can you explain the run that we're about to see?
Yeah, so we have a seeded pantry run here for you all. So we'll be completing a bundle within the community center. With that being said, we will not be talking to anybody. So completely different from the first run that we just showed you. And additionally, it is a seeded run. So I have here, I've set up our farm already. We are using the forest farm. Here is the seed here, if anyone is curious.
Yep, I pasted it in chat if anybody wants to, try out what they see right now themselves.
Exactly. One thing to note is that we do have to change our community center bundles to remixed. And it's crucial that we use remix bundles because it will give us the bundles within the community center that we want, which will be a lot faster. So typically the bundles involve animal products, and so we will be avoiding that one entirely. And in order to put the seed into the game, you just kind of paste it right into random seed. And there we go. So I will again enter into the file, pause it so that Chat can enter on in, and then we'll get started once she's into the game. Again, using the forest farm because we need the forage from the spring and from the summer on the left-hand side of the farm. For money, again, because we need money to buy crops this time. Within the pantry bundle, yeah, we just always need money for stuff. Within the pantry bundle, there are five smaller bundles, or like more or less, and we have to complete different items within there.
All right.
By the way,
yeah, I see unnamed farmhands who got.
Yes.
We saw married in the last run, Penny and unnamed farmhands. What a relationship.
There you go.
So when you two are ready to go ahead, give us a countdown. We'll get this run going.
Alrighty, here we go. And 3, 2, 1, go.
Good luck. Have fun.
thank you.
Surprise! This run starts out with sleeping. But don't worry, it's only
15 parsnips or whatever they were.
Not 15. Only 10 parsnips this time.
Only 10. Okay, efficiency.
Only 10. And we won't be sleeping a crazy amount, only until the 5th here. The reason why we sleep until the 5th is because that is the day in which we can open up the community center as well. We are just going to clear a patch of land here for us. I'm going to go and check for forage items on the left-hand side of the farm.
You want me to check bus? Or just make the chest?
If you would like to check bus, go ahead. I'll be over there to open up the CC in a little bit, too.
Okay, perfect. I will build our chest as well, so we can store some of our stuff. We're gonna need extra inventory space. We only have 13 spaces to work with? No, 12, I can't count. I should know this, I played this game enough. Yeah, perfect. So I'll prep this.
Yes.
So I heard crows start spawning if you have more than 15 crops planted.
Yes.
That seems like a bad thing.
I'll let you get it.
Yeah, I got it. You get the CC.
And there we go. We do have that little cutscene though. You can skip that kind of cutscene by hitting F on your keyboard. Or there's usually a little button in the corner that says skip. And what I have to do in order to open up the community center is I have to go and read a little scroll here. This is what the inside looks like. There's a bunch of different abandoned rooms. And over here in this room, there's a scroll. There was a little tiny little character here. That is a Junimo. They're essentially helpers. And they have overrun the community center.
I'm only buying tomorrow, correct?
Yes.
Okay, that's what
I just have to merge funds, and then that is it.
We're good.
So now that I've read that scroll, tomorrow I will get a letter in the mail to talk to the wizard of the town. And if I go and visit him, he will open up the bundles so that I can actually read what that little scroll said instead.
Every town needs a wizard.
Of course.
Is the wizard
course.
actually magical?
Yes. He makes some things.
Can you give me a heads up when you're at bus?
Yep,
Oh,
I'm
never
on
mind.
the farm. I'm just
I'll grab
grabbing
here.
the extra forage items here.
Perfect.
One of each. Your extra ones to sell
Perfect.
are in the chest.
Sounds good.
So here, I will read my mail. This one is the one that we need. And then I will head down to go and talk to the wizard. He lives in what is called Cindersnap Forest, which is the forest right below our farm. And his tower is over here.
Look at that.
We just gotta make our way over there. We will get a cutscene with the wizard. The wizard's cutscene drinks, where you drink a potion that he gives you, and then you will then be able to understand the Junimos. But we have to, of course, skip that for time's sake. Probably one of the most odd cutscenes of the entire game.
Yeah, we didn't come down here basically at all before, right?
No, not really. This is a whole different area. That is the forest area. We've got a where you can buy your animals in that forest, as well as another character named Leah. Her house is in there.
Oh, I see the sewer over there. Are we going in there?
No, we'll not be going to the sewer. That's for sure.
All right. Staying
We'll not be going to the sewer. We will go back to the community center here, and we will drop off that forage that we would pick up. One of every single forage that you can find in spring. And as a thank you for turning it in, we will get spring seeds.
Yeah, with the
Here is,
community center definitely needs work.
yeah, it's a little rough. Up here to the left, that is the bundle we're looking for, which is the Pantry bundle. So it is now open all the way.
I've seen this question pop up in chat a couple times now, so I figure worth asking. Just how do you chop so fast?
So we're using what's called animation canceling. So basically, by pushing 3 keys at the same time, there's something hard-coded in the game where... Sorry, I got a weird lag just then. But there's something hard-coded in the game where you can rebind your keys to be able to cancel the animations every time you hit a tool. So that's what we've been doing. And I have mine rebound to my spacebar. So basically I go to swing and then I spacebar. There's different timing on all the tools, so it takes a little bit of practice. And you don't need to know how to do that to speedrun because they have separate categories for non-animation canceling. They just call it vanilla.
Yeah, if you listen closely to the audio, you may hear that spacebar in action.
Yeah, I'm really loud. I'm really funny. I mash my keyboard. Lee knows.
I have mine set to not to spacebar, but to X, so it's a little bit quieter on that front. But everyone is different. You could essentially set it to whatever key on the keyboard you prefer. We are sleeping now because we planted some crops, and so we're going to hope for some rain days here to try and help us grow our crops because we are lazy. And don't want to water our own crops. So we are trying to get as much rain as we can. Just to be safe. Had to check and make sure our crops were still okay. And also an extra water, just because we can. There's a little message that pops up in the bottom left-hand corner of the... that says that the weeds have damaged your farm.
And you're like, ah.
It's always like a small ounce of nervousness / anxiety. Like, oh no, did the crops actually get destroyed, or was it just another random patch on the farm that they took over? Gotta do a little bit more watering here.
Well, this was the world record until yesterday. My husband found another way to do this run, so we actually ran it yesterday, but it's not officially a world record yet. It hasn't been started. But 25 minutes is the time to beat, and 2 seconds. So close.
Yeah, Leechat's husband found a way to remove all of the RNG from the run.
Pretty much.
But instead, we're just gonna show you the one that uses a whole bunch more. I have the cat cutscene.
Remind me, are you picking or am I picking?
You can go ahead and pick.
Okay, I'll do that then.
As I am still stuck.
Also, we got double potatoes.
There we go.
Let's go.
Nice. A little bit of extra money. The potato crop is one of the few crops where if you plant it, it has a chance to spawn more than one potato. Like when you pick it, you could get multiple potatoes. We are just now waiting for our cauliflower to grow. So the crops that we grew here in spring, we wanted 10 parsnips, of course. And then we grew a green bean, a cauliflower, a potato, a blue jazz, which is a flower. And then we also...
Rain. Wow. It is ready, though.
Oh, there you go. You could pick it, at least. A blue jazz, and then we grew a tulip. So 2 flowers, and then one of each of the... Oh, this is the one that we go for.
Oh, right.
And then, do you want to go to the traveling cart and grab? I just started going to the left side. To grab the rare seed.
I did not take the most optimal path, but it's okay. We're getting there.
That's okay. You'll make it there. So we need one of each spring crop in order to complete the pantry bundle as well.
Make sure I don't trash the wrong item.
For those who may not know, what exactly is a pantry bundle?
So within the community center, there are a bunch of bundles that you have to restore. And if you donate all of the items needed within those little, it's like the little what is it? Oh, how do you describe those? They're like little tablets that you can read. So if you complete all of the item requests that they have, then it will restore that particular room.
I'm back.
So we are trying to get the particularly like pantry. So the community center has a bunch of different rooms. There's a boiler room. There's a vault room. There's a fish tank. There's a crafts room. All, different rooms that you might find in a typical community center. In the real world. Yeah. So we're just trying to donate a bunch of items so that we can restore this one room.
Yeah, a plaque might be a good description of it.
A plaque, yeah. Plaque is much better.
Kind of like your trophies, your crop trophies.
Yes. One thing about multiplayer runs is that sometimes there's connection issues.
This is the first time this happens in this run for us.
That's true. It just depends on connections. There we go.
Am I gonna? Yep. There I go.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going back.
So it just disconnected LeChat, which is not a big deal because I can keep going. I just can't sleep any days without LeChat being here. And then LeChat can just join in whenever she gets back.
Okay, we've got contingencies.
Yes, of course.
Please, game, please.
Thankfully, if LeChat
I'm just gonna try to go back in.
did leave and did not leave her items somewhere, they would spawn. Are they stuck in your pockets technically, or would they have gone just back to the chest?
We're gonna find out.
I was gonna say
I have it. Yeah, I have it.
I was gonna say I have all of the.
And just make sure all the crops are there.
Crops.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have them.
Perfect. We're good then. Oh, and it's the first, so we need to be out anyways. That's okay. Okay. We need to make a scarecrow.
Yes. I'm headed to go and donate some things.
Perfect. I will make a scarecrow. Oh, we do have the coal. Nice.
And since LeChat did not read the little plaque in the community center, I'm the only one who has the power to actually read them. And so I'm the only one who can donate items.
The only literate person in the game, yeah.
Yes. So here's our beloved pantry room here. It's got 5 bundles, all with different names to them: spring crops, artisan, summer, rare crops, garden, and then fall crops. We're going to complete the spring. We have 1 of every single spring crop there. And then we are also going to add 2 to the garden bundle, just so I don't have to carry it around in my inventory.
I'm assuming you're buying?
Yes.
Okay.
I got it.
So I'll just head back and make the path to the fruit cave.
Perfect.
You should have enough room, right? Do you need extra hands?
No, we're good.
Perfect.
I'm just selling everything else, so we're all good.
Sounds good.
Oop. And again, another cutscene for us to skip. Go ahead.
I was going to say something we learned yesterday, actually, is if you are in the community center while that cutscene goes off and your cursor is over an item that you might need, like an orange, for example, you will lose that item and then your run will die. So we learned that yesterday. It was an unfortunate event, but now we know.
Additionally, from completing the spring crops bundle in the community center, we get some speed grow. So we got 20 speed grow right off the bat. And so we're going to use it in both spring and in summer. Nope. We're at summer and fall. Gotta get my seasons right here. To kind of speed up this run, of course, a little bit here. And put the speed grow on one of every crop. There we go. We have 13 left over for next time. This time we will not use the rain, unless, of course, if it gives us rain, but we won't rely on it. We will instead be hand watering all of our crops up until the 12th of summer.
Can't believe you actually have to do this work.
I know. We're being put to work here.
Not like last time where we could just sleep through it all. Can you imagine?
True. This time we're only playing in year 1 as well.
Sleep.
I hit the text box.
It happens.
To sleep faster, you can hit D to slide into bed, and then Y to confirm, yes, that you would like to sleep. However, the Y is directly next to the T, so it's not uncommon to accidentally hit T and pop up the text box on accident. There we go. Hand watering every day. We do have our first crop ready, of course, the hot pepper. That is one of the crops that we need for the summer crops bundle. We need the hot pepper, we need a tomato, a melon, and a blueberry. We are also growing at the same time a corn, and we are also growing a sunflower and a summer spangle. So there's those two. And we're growing the flowers to complete what is called the garden bundle. Oh, that was the one.
I got it.
Yep. I saw it as I was headed into the house.
Kind of gives you an extra set of eyes.
Yes, that's true. Gotta be careful not to forget to water each one.
Can you grab that? Yeah, nice. Thanks.
Yeah, I got it. We're all good.
So what's cool about this run, for me anyways, it really explores the farming aspect, which a lot of runs don't necessarily do. So it's kind of interesting for that.
The watering also goes a lot faster when you do it with friends.
That's true.
Half the amount of crops we have to water.
Well, melon's ready too, I think.
Yes, I got the melon.
Perfect.
And there's our last one. So I'm gonna head now to the community center. Please chat as you're waiting for me if you want to find a spiceberry.
Yep, I will go look.
But on this day, when I drop off the summer and the garden bundle crops, we will gain access to 2 sprinklers. So we get to be lazy again.
I do have a spiceberry.
Beautiful. We use the summer forage items, so the sweet pea, the grape, and the spiceberry, which Lee-Chat just found, as just kind of safety when it comes to money.
You didn't need a sweet pea, correct?
No, I have them already.
I don't know if you need this.
We are all good.
Perfect.
the last 2 bundles of the community center unlocked, the vault room and the bulletin board there. And then we can leave automatically now. So usually you have to sit and wait through that cutscene within the community center. You can risk it by animation canceling out of that cutscene, which is what I was doing to run towards the door. However, if you exit out of the front door, prior to...
Uh-oh, my game just crashed again.
No.
That's okay. We're hanging out.
Okay.
We're chilling. We're having a good time. We're comfy.
Yep. We're great.
Being temperamental tonight.
If you happen to animation cancel out as you're leaving the community center front door, you can get soft locks into the game, so you won't be able to move anywhere. And you just kind of get stuck. We have to wait for Lee Chat to enter back into the game because you are not in multiplayer speedruns. If somebody, gets kicked out of the game, you have to wait for both parties or, whoever else is within the co-op before you sleep extra days. And the reasoning why is because of load times. You can't kick somebody else out.
I'm in.
And
I have the spice berry.
Perfect. Can't kick somebody out and then have short load times and then bring them back in. But all parties have to be here in order to keep it moving. We will now be exiting our house on specific days. So we'll be leaving on the 14th. The 19th, 23rd, and the 28th. There we go.
I was just supervising. You did a good job.
I was nervous there, just with you standing there watching me. I thought that you had.
No, it was lagging. It was
Okay.
lagging though. I don't know why it's lagging like that.
We'll keep going here.
It's okay. We're almost there.
That's true.
Yeah, we didn't have any crashes in our marriage run, and we slept a lot.
That's true.
I was surprised. Another harvest here.
Yes. There we go. We got 2 more harvest days. We are harvesting all the blueberries for money purposes. And we need money because we need to hit 25,000 gold sold. And so Lead Chat later on will be doing a very fun strategy that will help out with that.
Yeah, isn't that almost the amounts you raised in the whole bearish percent run?
Yes.
Yeah, it's true.
We had 30K to get married to 2 people. So this run, you need 25,000 gold sold. Which there is a way to track that as well. You don't have to do the math or anything. It'll calculate it already there for you. Thankfully. Stardew's got enough math in it.
That's true.
You wouldn't think so, but it does. Our last harvest day will be here on the 28th. And then we will go into fall. And that will be hopefully our last main season will be fall. But there will be a lot more sleeping done in fall than in the other seasons.
So the reason we need the 25 gold, I'm not sure, the 25k gold, I'm not sure if we said it, but we're going to get a cutscene that will open up the cave, and it can give us either bats or mushrooms. We're going to be picking bats because we need the fruit from the cave for one of the bundles. So that is a really good question.
Oh, you got it.
Okay.
Put it around there. Do you have the spice berry?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, I could have
grab
just
it.
dropped it for you. Sorry, I threw it in the
That's
chest.
okay. I'm gonna throw all of the extra stuff that I have in the chest. Feel free to sell that.
Alrighty.
And then I will drop the summer seeds off to you once I finish.
Do you need the corn as well?
I have a corn. We got double corn.
Double corn.
Which corn is a big part of this run as well, too. As we will find out in just a second here. Once Lee Chat does a little bit of shopping. We did plant the rare seed. So the rare seed can be bought from the traveling cart merchant, which only appears on Fridays and Sundays within the game. You can buy it for 1,000 gold. And it takes the entirety of the season to grow.
Wow.
So a long, long time for it to actually grow. But because we're using the speed grow, it will only take 22 days instead of the whole season. I mean, which is pretty close to the whole season, but a little bit faster.
All right. Are you guys ready for some corn buying?
Oh, I'm ready. This is what I've been waiting for all night. This is why I brought these two runners on, so we can go buy some corn.
Yeah.
It's not even corn, it's just seeds.
Yeah, Nebraska, this is for you.
True. You'll want to take a look at Lee Chat's screen for the next little bit here. I'm just going to be hanging out at home while she does all the magic.
All right.
Yeah, any fans of corn in chat? Corn's pretty good.
We're going to watch our total earnings here. As Lee Chat sells a bunch of stuff.
Oh my goodness, look at that number go.
Pumpkin, eggplant, and we already have the corn. Yam.
Yes.
All right, so are you ready? We're going to do it.
I'm ready.
We're buying as much corn as possible.
Oh, that is a lot of corn.
And then we sell it back. Keep going. One more time. There you go. So we've already hit 26,000 gold. And when I walk outside, because I started the farm, I get this fun cutscene from Demetrius, which he will open up the bat cave for us, which will get us the fruit that we need.
So, are the prices of things randomized?
They are
Or
the
is that
same
just a
from...
miss that you could just buy it and sell it back?
It's just a fun mechanic within the game that you can buy it and sell it back. The prices of the actual seeds itself are the same from game to game. But we just use the gold earned percentage, specifically with corn because it's a higher priced item.
Sorry, you planted the rare seed, right?
Yes.
Cool. Just want to make sure.
It is down already. Yep.
I figured, but I couldn't remember.
All good. We will be sleeping until the 22nd of fall, and that is when our rare seed will be grown.
All right, well, while we're sleeping, we got a poll running in chat right now of just corn.
Corn?
Your options are yes, no, maybe.
I
So
really
right
like
now,
corn on
yes
the
is
cob.
ahead with 69%. Oh, they're falling behind. Maybe is starting to pull it back.
I could go for some good corn on the cob with some butter and some salt.
True.
Yeah, you get some garlic salt for it as well. Just delicious.
Oh, that's fancy. I've never
Delicious.
tried that.
Trust me, everybody, if you've never
Garlic
had
salt.
grilled corn on the cob, with a little bit of garlic
so
salt, very good. No butter needed.
Delicious. I know when I was first starting to run this category, the corn kid meme and song was popular. That was always playing in my head in the background and still is. It's corn.
It's corn. So I did see a question in chat about the world seed. So seed, all it does is it predetermines certain things in the game. For example, the forage that we picked up that was outside the farm was predetermined. So we already knew that there was going to be a dandelion and a daffodil and a couple of other things. It can also affect if the traveling cart. If you're familiar with Stardew Valley, they kind of have a traveling cart every Friday and Sunday where you can buy random items from. And the seed would pre-establish what items you get from that cart. So those are just a few mechanics that a seed can kind of get rid of that RNG factor.
It also affects which bundles you get. So because we chose remixed bundles here, when you remix the bundles instead of just using the standard bundles in the community center, it'll give you a bunch of random.
Yeah, that's definitely the most important one. We need to make sure we get the right bundles for this to work.
Yes. So the seed guarantees it. I'm just checking on our crops just to make sure, because I saw that little sign and it makes me nervous.
We're good.
That is all. We got a couple more days of sleeping. But when it says that weeds have damaged your farm, I have to just
Is the run
check
dead?
and make sure.
I keep clearing them. I'm paranoid.
You can clear them?
Well, I can try to clear the debris back a little bit.
Oh, the debris. I was like, you can clear the notifications? I was like, I don't think so.
No, definitely not.
Okay. Alrighty, and so we're going out here on the 22nd.
Perfect.
We're almost finished. I'm going to harvest the crops. Chat is going to go check out the back cave over there.
And you'll notice this path that I made, which was almost perfect. Some of it did get taken over by weeds, but what it did do is it helped us not get as much trees on the way to the cave, because the trees will keep growing through the seasons. And Lee, you'll be happy to know I have 3 of the 4 things we need.
Fantastic. So we only need one more. So I am now just turning in some items to the community center. So we have the rest of the fall crops, which is the eggplant, the yam, the pumpkin. And then we're also turning in another bundle, which has the sweet gemberry, which is what you get from the rare seed, which completes the rare crops bundle. As a reward from those bundles, we have a preserves jar, which the preserves jar I'm going to drop here in the community center and place a wild plum inside. And we'll leave it there.
Plum jelly.
And then I'm going to take the bee house back to the farm and place it onto our farm so that we can make honey, which we will need for later on in this run.
So we currently have apple, orange, and pomegranate. They're going to be 3 of the items in one of those bundles. And then the honey and the preserve jars that Lee is making. Preserves. Yum.
And we need 6. So we need 1 more of those special artisan fruits in order to complete the last bundle. We're going to sleep all the way until the 28th so that I can collect the honey. And Leechat will check the back cave. So hopefully that'll be our last day. But you never know.
Crossed.
This is, again, the one part of RNG within the run always comes down to the last moment here. Just depending on whether or not we get the crops that we need within the back cave.
I don't like this black screen I'm seeing.
Same here. It might...
Did we break something?
Did we break something?
I hope not.
We just have to give it a couple seconds here to figure itself out. The connection.
I'm out.
Yeah, there, it was good. So while Leechat is reconnecting, I'm just going to quickly run over to the back cave just in case. You never know. Just in case. You said you already had a pomegranate, right?
Yes.
Okay, we had another one.
Everything's in the chest, so that's good.
Perfect. I'll grab it while you're here. Well, we're waiting for you to reconnect.
Okay, this was a lot faster than the other 2 times. That's great.
Perfect. There you go. I see you already spawned in the bed.
Ready to sleep.
Perfect.
There we go. I'm holding an apple above my head currently.
This is probably the worst connectivity issues we've had. Go figure.
That's true.
It's just a property of GDQ. Influences everything.
Of course. A run can never go, absolutely
Right.
perfectly.
Run up today. I'll go take another peek.
We need one more item here. If Leechat tells me she's got the last item, I'll start running.
We got 1 spice berry.
Alrighty.
I did pick it up.
That's okay. So since we are waiting for that last fruit here, we will just continue to sleep another chunk of time. So that was a Sunday. We'll just sleep all the way until like a Friday. Give it enough time for the bat cave to spawn fruit for us. And then go from there. So ideally, the run ends on the 28th. But obviously, due to RNG, things can fluctuate in either direction. To be either done exactly on the 28th or done a little bit later. Which in this case is just a little bit later, hopefully. I'll go out and just check here on the 5th, on the Friday.
Nope. Apple and
Alrighty.
pomegranate, but we don't need those.
Nope, we already have those, so we'll keep sleeping.
All right.
Let's see how many times it takes us to sleep.
So can you check it out like every day from now on, or do you start go forward 7 days at a time or something?
Ideally, you wouldn't want to check it every single day because of time-wise. So we usually sleep a couple days to let it spawn a bunch of fruit at the same time to try and fill up as much of that bat cave as we can.
And do Wednesday?
And just hope for the best. Yeah, we can do Wednesday.
Yeah, I think so.
We just kind of sleep 5 or so days each time to allow it to hopefully spawn an extra item that we need here.
Come on.
Wednesday.
Because you had pomegranate, apple, and orange, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
And then I have the honey and the jam is in the community.
All right, we got an
Winter
apricot.
10th. Yay!
We got it. We got it. I'm coming.
Winter
Alrighty.
10th was the day.
We will now run to the community center. I will put everything except for the item that Leechat has in, and then Leechat will drop it on me, and I'll be able to submit the last item.
So time is coming up, I imagine.
Yes.
Yes. Time will end after a flash across the screen. So there will be a white screen where the Junimals will give us a little message, and after that it'll be time after that. It'll flash. The screen will flash. And I will sit in the menu until Leechat drops the item on me. And there's our last item, an apricot. And then we exit. Here's our message. And screen flash. There you go.
GG. Oh, look how nice that
Yeah.
is.
So it's all repaired. So we repaired the entirety of that pantry bundle, and then it also repairs the kitchen here.
Haley, come here.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, go. Oh,
I was too early.
Yeah, it's okay. 1, 2, 3, go. No.
Nope.
1, 2, 3, go.
We did
There we
it!
Hey!
If you time it right, you can sit on the same chair at the same time, which is
Then
really
it kind of
cool.
glitches the animation. It's fun.
Yes.
Oh,
characters,
wonderful,
like, glitched
wonderful. Well, Lee Chat, thank you so much for coming on Game Masters tonight. This has been like a super awesome chill time. I've loved both runs, and I'm excited to play Stardew Valley in a couple months. I don't know if you wanted to talk about that or not, but what is next for you in the future, Lee?
Okay. Well, as we've said, my name is Lee. I go by 20-something loser online. Keep your eyes peeled for a future event in March, which you might see Fant actually playing some Stardew Valley out here.
Spoilers.
Spoilers, we won't say what it is, but you might see Fant playing some Stardew Valley. Additionally, if you want to check out some more Stardew Valley, you'll actually be able to check out Stardew Valley here on this channel. At AGDQ, at Awesome Games Done Quick, there is a seated crafts room run that was accepted with the Valiant Sun and Blackheart Wings. And then if you want even more Stardew on top of that, here on this channel, the Frost Fatales event, which is at the end of February, you'll be able to see me and the Valiant Sun do another marriage percentage run, which is lots and lots of fun.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Lita, I wanted to give you a last chance as well to talk about yourself as well. Where can we find you, and
Sure.
what can we expect? What's coming up?
Sure. So myself, I do speedrun every single Monday, Stardew Valley, different bundles. My husband and I speedrun together, and you can find me at twitch.tv/Lichaton. So it's LICHATTON. So it's a combination of my first name, Lisa, with chaton, which is French for kitten.
Oh! I love it. Yeah, it's on there on the screen as well, everybody. And yeah, be sure to definitely go check out both of these awesome runners because, if you like Stardew Valley, they'll be bringing you a lot of awesome Stardew Valley speedruns. Well, it's been a pleasure having both of you on this evening, and unfortunately, this is the end of our show, the end of Game Masters, but the night is not over, because after a short break, Smooth Operative is going to be hosting her show Time Capsule, focusing on the year 2003, with an awesome Jedi Knight Academy run by Yui, and commentary by Covert Muffin, the one and only. So please look forward to that. You're not going to want to miss it. See you all after the break, and have a good night.